Hi guys, and welcome back to another video game with the powers. I'm Jake, and in today's video I'll be showing you a playthrough of the board game Sneferu, coming to you from TLAMA Games. Now, Sneferu Builders of the Pyramids is a board game for 1 to 4 players, ages 10 plus, right around 45 minutes per playthrough, and this is designed by Adam Španěl, the same person that designed Project L, which is a game that me and Sierra absolutely love. The premise of this board game is you guys are essentially looking to build a pyramid, and so you're going to be using food and time as a resource to collect these stone blocks to try and build the highest level of your particular pyramid, and the winner at the end of the game is going to be the person that completes the most construction of their particular pyramid. So let's go ahead and jump down to the table where we got everything set up ready to play. All right, guys, we are down here at the table where we have everything set up for our 2-player game of Sneferu Builders of the Pyramids. So as I mentioned, the overall premise of this game is each player is going to have this pyramid player board, and your goal is going to be spending these resources. You have food as a resource and time, which is going to be moving along this track to collect these stone blocks here, and then you're going to be placing these stone blocks into your pyramid. And you'll be collecting food from placing these stone blocks, and if you manage to make like groupings of the same symbols or color, then you will be able to gain bonus food as well. And the player who has the highest level of construction, who has constructed the most of their pyramid, is going to be the winner at the end of the game, which is when everybody reaches the end of our track here. Also, along the way, there are some bonuses that you can claim, and they are simple as if you start your turn on this particular color bonus and you select a block that has that color bonus on there, or symbol bonus, then you will be able to claim this bonus as well. Let me rephrase that a little bit. If you start your turn, like for example, this teal player starts his turn in this white area that has this symbol. If I select a block that has the white coloring or that symbol, I will be able to claim that bonus on my specific turn. So the game also does offer asymmetric player powers, but I'm not showing that off today. We are just going to do the normal side. I do have our player boards off screen right here, but as I make these decisions, I will bring them into play. So let's go ahead and dive in, guys. We are going to start here. Each player is going to have a little boat that's going to start in the bottom right-hand corner, and we will start with our teal player. So the things you're going to do on your turn, the very first thing is you are going to choose a stone block to select. So this is the market board here. Depending on what row I take is the amount of time I'm going to need to spend, as well as maybe some food. So for example here, if I wanted to take a block from this row, I need to spend 6 food in 1 time, 4 food in 2 time for this row, 2 food in 3 time for this row, and then 4 time for this row. Now you might see the food symbol next to these blocks up here. If I want to pick one of these different blocks, I will need to spend additional food as well. So for example, if I chose this particular block right here, I would need to spend 2 food and 4 time in order to claim that specific block. So that is how the game is going to work. I will claim this block, I will spend the food and the time, I will then place this block into my pyramid, and then we will refill the row and pass it over to the next player. So let's jump right in here. The very first thing we want to do is, I think we are going to claim this block right here for our teal player. So we are going to need to spend 4 time and 1 food. So everybody starts with 6 food, and I'll actually put these little player icons up here so you guys can see, and as we move through, I'll move them up a little closer. So we will spend 1 food here. We will need to spend 4 time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Time is 1 space on the track. And then I do get to collect this block, and I can place this anywhere in my pyramid. There are spaces that will give me food by placing a block down there. So I will drop this one down here to claim 3 more food. All right, so let me grab 1, 2, and 3 more food. We will then slide these blocks down and draw a new block from our bag here. Okay. So that is the end of the teal player's turn. Super simple game, super easy to understand, but it has a lot of cool strategic depth. Let's take a look at the purple player now. So I think the purple player is going to select this particular block right here. So she will need to spend 2 food and 3 time to take this block. So two food, so she's going to spend a 5 and get 3 back. All right, and then she is going to need to spend 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, we will place the stone block and we're gonna put it in the same area to generate her 3 more food. All right, let's get 3 more food for her. And then we will need to slide down and put out a new stone block. Okay, Mr. Teal over here, he is ideally wanting to select a block that has this symbol or white on it, so he can get a bonus of 2 food. And cool enough, so he has this, what he's working with his current pyramid. This block right here is actually going to be very useful for him. So again, he will spend this block here, which is 1 food. So he needs to spend 1 food and 4 time. Because he has claimed this, he gets a bonus of 2 food. So let's get him 2 food back and let's spend the 4 time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and place this block in, and we're gonna move it right next to this one, so he will gain 3 food for doing so. So we get an additional 3 food, and I'm gonna put 2 food back and give him a 5 here. And really quickly, again, what you're also trying to do is build contiguous areas. So if I manage to get a whole area of these whites and close them off, depending on how big this area is the amount of food that I will score as a bonus. Now, I didn't mention this, everybody has to start on the base row. If I want to go to a higher level, the block that I choose in the higher level has to be on touch basically both sides. So I can't put a block here because I have nothing below it. I can put a block here because I have 2 blocks to support it. So that's kind of the step there. So let's move this down and let's go ahead and grab another block. Okay, so she is right here. Ideally, she would like to get a 1 and then claim this particular spot. And do we have anything that can help her right now? So she has this. This is what she kind of has. She needs a white, but looks like there's nothing that's going to be available to her in the 1 row, but she might be able to. Ooh, that's a lot of food. So she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. She might just go ahead and take this block instead. I think that's what we'll do. We will take this block instead unless we see another green. You know what? Let's go with this green instead, actually. She'll take this block. So 4 time and 1 food. Let's switch up the strategy a bit. 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She would move down into the first position. That kind of puts her in a better spot. She will take this block and we're going to put it here for 2 more food, okay? So 2 more food for her. We'll slide this down and bring out a new stone block. Okay, so hopefully guys, you can kind of see what's going on here, the premise of the game. Let's move on to our teal player. So this is what we have built out so far. So we're going to continue to build out and I think we maybe go with this particular block here. I think this might be a good block. So we'll take this. This is 4 time and 1 food. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's place this block. Ooh. Let's start yellows over here. So we will go 2 food by placing our yellow block there. So let's get 2 more food. Move everything down and put out another stone block. Okay, our purple player wants to take a brown. So if we take a brown, we get 1 less time for doing so. And what browns do we have that can kind of benefit us? Ooh, there are some really good ones out there. Let's see what we have. Maybe she takes one less time. I think she takes this. I think this might be the best offer for her. So she will take this. So only 3 time and 1 food. All right, 1 food. We go 1, 2, and 3. She will place this block here, and now she will put this block above because it is touching both of these, so it's able to support. And she does gain 1 food for being able to do that. All right, moving on to our teal player here. This is what we got. So what we got right now. We ideally, 1 food is not really that big a deal to us. We do need to refill this particular market. And let's see what we have. I think we might take this. We need white, yellow actually would be really good. I think that's what we take. So we will take this white, yellow. So 4 time and 1 food. So 1 food, 4 time, 1, 2, 3, 4. We take this yellow block. We're gonna drop this bad boy. We're actually gonna drop it here. So we will drop this one here. That is 2 food for us in the middle. So 2 food. Drop this down and moving along. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's gonna be turned this way. Our purple player. So she has this going for her. Ideally, she would want to get either a blue or a white. And we do have what she is looking for. So we will claim this particular tile here. So 4 food, 5 food, and 2 times. So 2 time first, let me just knock that out. 5 food, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just mosey that off the side of the board there. And we will take this block and drop it right here for an additional 3 food. Okay, get 3 food back for doing so. Drop it down and let's bring a new tile out. All right, guys, moving on. Let's see what we got. We have this. So yellows and white is what we are looking for. Do we have any yellows and white? We got a lot of these. Those might come in handy because they are on the board. This actually might come in handy as well. So I think we actually take this because we have enough to be able to do so. So we will take this. So 6, 7, 8, and 1 time. So he's got 2 5s. We'll spend 10 and get 2 back. All right. And then we spend 1 time. Ooh, wrong person. 1 time. Slide these down. We will place this block here in this position, getting us 1 food as compensation. So 1 food, slide everything down, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, moving on to our purple players. So this is what we have. So whites, yellows, or brown. Brown, white ideally would be the best combination, which we have a brown, white here. 4, 5. Does she have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She does. And 2 times. So she will claim this particular block. So 4, 5, and 2 times. So 1, 2 on time. She will go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll just slide all these off. All right. And she will claim this block. We're going to put this here. And now we have 2. So we have 2 food coming right at her as a bonus. Okay. Moving on to our teal players. So this is kind of what we have built out so far. So we are looking for yellows, whites, or browns. Let me get a new block out. New block out. And see what we have. So yellows, whites. This block might actually be really good for us potentially. That block maybe. We need, ooh, interesting. Let's go this block for 6 and 1 time. Interesting. Let's go this block here. Let's go this block. And let's go 2, 3, and 3 times. So 3 food is gone. We got 3 time, 1, 2, 3. And we will put this block in this position, getting us 2 food. All right, 2 food for that one. We will slide this down and drop it there. Okay, purple player. So this is what the purple player has kind of built out right here. So let's go ahead and see what we have. We're gonna look to close off an area, kind of show you guys how this works before I wrap this video up very quickly. Let's see, really we can just do, oh, actually we can't close it off because we need, we would need to have another block. But, okay, let's just take this particular block here. So she needs 2 food and 3 time. So 2 food and 3 time, 1, 2, 3. She will drop this block down here to give her 1 food as compensation. All right, guys, well, look, that is kind of a playthrough and a couple rounds of how Sneferu is going to play. Of course, you guys would just continue going around, taking your turns until both players went around the board and finished right here. A couple things I do want to note is that when it comes to these specific contiguous areas, so kind of what I was doing, let's say, for example, we had this right here, and then you ended up combining this brick right here. So you can see here, this continuous area is completely enclosed above it and to the left and to the right. So this is a continuous area of 3. So if we went to our board for 3, we would score 4 food for closing this particular area off. Once this area got closed off, it was only 3. We would get 3 for that. We could continue to build that area out if we wanted to, and you would follow along on the track. So at the end of the game, the pyramid that has the most stone blocks in it is going to be the winner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 stone blocks here. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stone blocks. So the purple player in this scenario would be the winner. All right, guys. Well, look, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough preview of the board game Sneferu, Builders of the Pyramids. The game by itself is very, very simple, but like I said, it does have a lot of cool strategic depth with trying to manage your resources of food and time as well, trying to make sure you beat out some of your opponents to try and get the most blocks. So I very much enjoyed this game. Sierra has yet to try this game, but I think she's going to enjoy this one as well. If you guys enjoyed this content, go ahead and smash that like button, hit that notification bell, drop down the comment box below. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a game that you would enjoy? And as always, guys, if you are not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe so we can keep bringing you some more awesome content. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.